let's do this. I make a video like of trades from today, just for like a mental note, but I will share it because it's something I like to do. So today there was 4 positions, and note that today actually there was a holiday in the Asia session. One of the banks were closed, and in my book that means we're going to have less power from their side, and market should be a little bit more tired, a bit strange. And a Monday is normally can also be a bit strange before all players have started coming to the market. So yes, and this was that type of a typical Monday, right? So what happened here? So we have we were here somewhere like this. This was what I was seeing in the morning, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? We have a gap here from the open. We have some kind of action here going up, up, and I was thinking, okay, we get to this level, I might pick this up. This does not look that interesting, but we might pick this up, right? Letting it be, right? Went to check the EU, noticed that, well, similar action, although more clean. So let's see, let's go like this. Something like this was what I was seeing, right? And so price went down here, small gap from the open. At the open I was present here watching, and I was thinking to myself, we're going to the highs, meaning here. And yeah, whatever, it went up. I'm not putting on trades when the market opens like that, but yeah, Anyway, so we went up, and I was thinking this is falling down. I was thinking to myself, you know what? Looking at this, oh, cool. I draw the gap, FEG gap, whatever, and I mark out. We came from here, from this block, and this is the low, and this is the previous level with also a block, right? And I'm thinking, okay, this is strong. Although when you look at it very closely, this might be taken, but I mean, it's so close, it's so minuscule. So yes and no, and yes, maybe no, right? So after this might be the level that's strong, this or this one. So anyway, I entered the pin here with the stop just below this thing, and yeah, this happened. And after, yeah, it appears that this was perhaps the strong one, but hey, And also, this was purely a pin with the market going like this. So market was going against me, and I actually didn't realize that, you know what, we don't have switch at place, and pin is not reason enough to enter when we have this much of waves, right? It's one thing, I will show you another trade that was clean. If we have clean move at the market open, and we can have a pin at the gap or whatever signal at the gap, it's fine according to my system, all written down in a piece of paper notebook. I will get to that part. So I entered the pin here, it totally failed, so that's a -1, right? Then we have the GBP JPY. This one, we had similar action going up, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? We have a gap here. Price has fallen to this level, and it was drawing, looking at the chart, it looked like this to me. And I was thinking, Harami, meaning stop at gapping formation, this should be strength. Although, yeah, so this didn't create higher. This is one move up. This should be strong, we should go up, and I encompass both of them, and I go up. And here I was using, actually I made another mistake, because I was using a new trailing method, which, is not tested, should not be implemented, but hey. So, and I trailed with the new method here, and I will make another video about it. So I trailed stop to here, got this 4.3 or whatever, and it would have went through anyway later. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, also note that JPY, part of my rules, see this area here. Let's remove this. Part of my rules say that when two markets are at the same time, one is opening, we have the strength coming in, we can place the trades, right? Same as with this area here, same as with this area here, we can place the trades. And I mean, this, if you want an obvious short, here's one for you, right? I'm not here, I was here instead. So it happens. yeah, so the Asia counterpart was not there, and also I failed to check FX calendar for this notice. It said a bank holiday over here. Anyway, so and yeah, and so this trade up was also a failure, but in my case I trailed it for 0.3. There would be another one here, meaning like, I mean, come on. This is something we come to here. And we break. And we go. Come on. Do I need to spell it out? So. Oh, that's the wrong button. All right, so that's that. So that's what for me plus 0.3, but it should be -1. So we are at -2 currently, right? Now, we have, I was checking USD JPY at that point. I was thinking, you know what? Look at my drawings. I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm checking the bank thing, FX calendar, and yeah, notice that, okay, it's closed. So I draw this out, and notice here, I was seeing this thing, double tops, and here's a gap. And you know, here's also, it's no lick, you see, this one has no lick, but this one we have. And you see what happens, right? Note the gap, note the block, here, arrows, here is the entry, here is the thing, here is the signal, and yes, we go through with a pin, but who cares, right? If we place a signal here with a straight move up, straight move up, straight move down is fine. Waves is not fine, because then we change the pattern, and seeing the waves is, I have definition for it, but it's, you know, it's difficult to explain, but it's like the move needs to be greater than average pin size, right? Bar size. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Otherwise, any move could be a wave, and you know that's not really the case, right? Those are my rules. Anyway, so there could be a nice trade here, and also, right, even if I would place a pin here, stop would not be at this place. Stop would be at this level here, or maybe some. So if I were to place a trade, we're looking at this. Let's see, I'm just gonna zoom in for you. This is what I would do if I were to place a trade from this thing. Because yeah, let's go. This is at the block level, not aggressive up here, but here, and also notice the second level. We are here and just a little bit like this. That's what I would do. And targets would not be here, and the targets would be, let's see. Okay, this is taken here, this is taken all the way. This is, and this is also, this one is taken. So that means this is a high I would aim for. This thing, like this. This is what it would look like if I would place this trade. And currently, if we close above here, I would move my stop a little bit, and the stop would then become something like that. Right. That's that. Moving on. Okay. Now, I took another trade, but it was in DAX. And it was super clean. Look at this. Here's one. Here's another one. And so my reasoning here, I know you don't see it, but at the time I was looking at it like this. No. Something like we were pretty much here. And we had the daily gap, right? More visible further in. And it might have now closed the one bar, changing it, but we had like a gap above it, and I was checking like H4. I was looking at H4 as well, noticing the action. You see, up, down, breaking, force to downside, new wave down, and we should some reaction here, right? From this area, we should have a reaction here, right? In this zone, which happened. So at if M15, I placed a trade. Initially, this one block, this first one, I placed this one, and yeah, price starts to the new not incorporated trailing got me confused here, and I trailed it to here. This is 0.3 of the position, and I realized that at that point that, you know what, I'm doing some silly things, and so I stopped out for 0.2 or 0.3, whatever, and price went a bit up again. I noticed that, okay, so let's remove this to make it more clear. So this was the strong level. Buy here and we come down. Now this is the strong level. We come down to here, right? This is the breaking point. So we have power here going down. So this should be a trade here. It's not active because I was stopped out for 0.2, right? Now, because of that, there's a drawing. Remove yourself, right? So because of that, I was looking at price, and actually later I just added these two formations. I just put the trade on here for a short with a stop above this high, because I thought in my head that this low was lower than this, and this is some nitpicking going on right here, right? Anyway, so yeah, stop was hit exactly like this. 525 was it? It was like this, and target was exactly here. And yeah, and at this time we came to this level. Come on now. We came here with this one bar. I have had to do something else, and so I decided in my head that it was a good idea just to close the trade for profit. Because guess what? On my on MT5, I was up almost 1 hour for the day, regardless of my silly things, which are all noted in my book and will be noted in my journals, and will be, you know, to not do them again, right? But what's interesting is that, I mean, come on, I was targeting this, absolutely smashed it. I got out. I'm plus overall. It's okay, but it's not okay because, you know, I didn't follow the rules. That was, I mean, come on. At this point, there is 1.6. Okay, all right. Here's 3.7. So there's another 2R in my book. And I'm not the one to tell you how much when the R is worth currently, but I would like those. Anyway, so that's what happened, and you know, we reacted here, and now this is where we are, and yeah. So Monday is always interesting in the morning, and I keep telling myself that, you know what, not all players are present, and it's obvious. Sometimes I just like to. I just want to like skip Monday morning and just go for the afternoon because US comes into the market. And actually, I noted before I left my machine, I noted a nice signal in, I think it was NQ, US 100. So we can have a look at this as well. Yes, oh yeah, come on now, come on. This still looks good, right? What do we have here? So we still got the H4 present. I was looking at, I noted this. Looking at something like this, right? When I was at the machine, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not putting on positions now. I got to leave. I got to do something else. So what I was thinking, I'm not sure exactly at what point in this sequence I was looking at it, but my idea was, let's go like this. Let's zoom it in. It was that, come on, man. I like this software, but sometimes, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, we have this, we go way down, picking up some power, we go flat, we go down, we go up, but you know what? No, we're going down, up, and here we go all the way. This sequence, I mean, it's nothing really nothing spectacular, right? I can take it away. Nothing spectacular. You see, the arrow is above this thing. But if we put it back, look. If I outline, that's okay. That's fairly accurate. So if I take the next candle instead, right? That's what I want to show. That makes it like, let's go. It's like it really wants to go. Yeah. This one, see? So this is proper signal, right? We have power going down. Okay, now you get it. And because of that, I mean, this is not proven yet. This could be a target, but the thing is, right? Do you think that I would enter saying to myself, this is the strong high, this is the second level? Okay, yeah, sure, maybe I might, right? But do you think I would enter like this and go for a 0.5? No. So in this example, I would most likely incorporate and make up some other new rule that does not exist in my book, but like I have a rule that when I can't see a level, like here, look how blank it is. I can't see anything. Maybe if I zoom out, there's something there, most likely, right? But if I can't see anything there, I will do like this. The rule is we measure the move, right? So this is the height of the one leg, right? That we came up and we're defeating it. So we're adding the move to the low, and that is the target. And it's barely 1-to-1, so most likely I would just eyeball this and just throw out the TP and see what happens. Most likely, probably what I would do. But also, yeah. So yeah, nice, fairly nice. Maybe the ES would be cleaner, but I mean, we could be here all day, right? Or maybe this one, yeah, whatever. So point is, yeah, we keep writing down the things that we do and look at them after and think about it and think about how to, if mistakes are done, how to correct them. And I'm gonna put all this information in my spreadsheet now after the video, and I'm gonna put it in Swedish. I mean, it's really no, you don't want to read my Swedish anyway. Yeah, so also, like, there's the discussion about the trading stop. I'll make a video about it, but it's I think I have a model for trailing stop that is even better than what I'm currently using, which is I think my trailing stop method is very strong, but this one could be even better. We do need more stats to figure that out, though. All right, that's that, though, and those are some trades from me today. And yeah, you're probably seeing this in a few days, but hey, if you like the video, go ahead and like the video. And if you have questions for me and my silly trades or my ideas about these charts, please put your questions, and we'll see what we can do about that. All right, see you in the markets.